this is one lab, cloud-based software, so web-based, browser-based, where you can have all of the user management, for example, to share design protocols. So I go here and I see the members of my lab that are all connected to the same lab in order to be able to directly communicate with one another and share the protocols that you're generating. So for user management, we can be admin, user, operator, with specific rights that are associated with each account. Go back here, go into my projects, and I can keep an eye on all of the existing projects that are ongoing in my connected lab. So here I see all of my colleagues' work, eventually specific workspaces designated for specific workflows that you want to work with. I can go here into Nigel's workspace and see that he's worked on some new protocols here that he'd like to test and experiment. So I can also see, besides the protocols, the experiments that he's been actually executed with real-time information on the timestamp and how the protocol was executed and who eventually executed that protocol. But how to write a protocol? So let's design a new protocol, and you'll see the concept is simple. With a virtual bench space that you see on the screen here, we can directly add labware into our bench space and start working with them by dragging and dropping. So if I were to add here on my bench space a Falcon tube and a 96 well plate, quite simply, add them onto my bench space directly like this, decide that I now want to fill my Falcon tube with a solution, I can just add this with a color, and to pipette, nothing is easier than a simple drag and drop into my plate, selecting a row of destinations, saving the solution, and deciding of a volume, and of all of the different parameters associated with that pipetting step. So this is changing volumes, changing tips, going to different destinations, or changing the sources. And I click here, I save my step, and you'll notice that the protocol is written here. I can add more complex features if I want. For example, applying a magnetic field to my microplates. Here the same concept goes again for dragging and dropping to create the pipetting step or to create any other step as well. I want to apply a magnetic field for 10 minutes. Save the step, and now you'll notice that it appears here. Now, the next step of the protocol here would be actually executing. So this is universal protocol design. I can then execute with the devices that I have available in my connected lab, whether that is just simple manual pipetting or eventually an Andrew Plus robot for a fully automation process that's in my connected lab.